team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Entering play call screen.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Categories you have player, commit, pistol, single, disclose. There are 6 categories. You have 18 options. Empty and row is selected.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
There are 6 categories.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
They'll ride the hot hand. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
There are 18 categories.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Buckeyes are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at 1st down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And how about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Field goal 38 yards selected. There are 8 categories. There are 8 win slot WK. There are 18 categories. You have 21 options.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
There are 6 categories. You have 36 up. Yes.
Back to throw. It's Simpson. Under fire. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down. The second down's coming up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Defense in press coverage. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, he's still on his feet. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense, a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
Man, how about the rough starts for these offenses? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early. First drives to get something going. Both of them turn it over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Looking for a man, it's Sayin. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
The Buckeyes are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Tate. There he goes. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Ohio State. A great catch and run for 6. Oh, man, what a shot that quarterback took.
You definitely don't want to take many of those shots. I know the result was really good, but you don't want to get rocked and socked, and you definitely don't want your head to go.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out.
There are 6 categories. You have 36 options.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off play action on first down. They get to him as he throws. On target to the left. Turning on the Jets. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after they play up top.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Entering play call from Pistol. Spread. You have 15 options. Quick slot out is selected.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Categories. You have gun. Reloft. Doubles 8. Empty. Portland mesh.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Sayin. Rushes on him. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
There are 2 categories. You have 18 options.
Field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Running into the open space. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short, using his feet to buy time.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Looking down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the...
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. That's caught. It's Peoples. Turning it on. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
Slot WK. There are 18 categories. You have 21
Sometimes it's not about fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him. Let him break tackles. Let him make plays. Easy decision.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Tate. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here.
There are 18 categories. You have 53 rifle. Tricks what? Wing tricks. Doubles. 5WR tricks HD. Tackle over cluster.
The Tide crowd roaring noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty.
You have 6 Soch. Formation. There are tackle over cluster. There are 18 categories. Formation. Pistol. Single back. Concept. Load option. There are 8 categories. You have 2
Decibels
options.
rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Creates a little space. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense.
You have 2 options. Speed option is selected. Concept. There are 8 categories. Run. Inside zone. There are 11 categories. You have zone thick jet. Sweep.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Making side adjustments here. Toss to the outside. They get him down, clock's running, and they're not going to get another play off as time expires here in the first half.
Entering play call. You have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you get.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback. They're able to come away with a pick.
They'll go back to work on offense. The run to the left. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Tight end finds a soft spot. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Normal Y off RPO, empty NHB off tackle.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They get him on the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover, has given this offense a great shot. Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the game.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
To the air, it's Simpson. Here's the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort, and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position. Right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make it.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Entering play call. Teal red opt.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with the clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long. With players like that, getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Buying some time as he moves left. It's caught. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well,
how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, but just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
A first down run in the red zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
You have 15 options. Pattern empty selected.
Rapid symptom relief. Visible repair of the intestinal lining. And lastly, steroids for the Check, check.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Before treatment, test for TB and blood work. Serious infections like constant fatal.
And with
Cancers
the extra
including
point, they're
lymphoma
up
and skin.
21
Theory of
to
allergic
nothing.
reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. BV event risk increases in age 50 plus with heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection. Put use B and cruise in check and keep them there with Rainbow.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Normal, there are 2 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 1 Robert Press is selected.
Supplement, the most important part of you. Try Prevagen for your brain today. Jorge has always put the ones he loves first. When it comes to caring for his teeth, he's let his own maintenance take a
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. So first down will open up the final period. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the play, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Give cushion. Yes.
Serious quality,
they weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The offense set for a first down play.
Yes.
To throw, it's Simpson. Pressure coming. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. They want to throw it. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
Left is selected.
Of parental love. And I want to say thank you to all of you because of your support. And coming on this journey with us, we debuted at number 4 in the New York Times. Stuck in now for
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
So many stories of people like me and Buck who have parents that would
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback.
Normal parity categories of 18
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end.
This has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback, and I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm, he hasn't been accurate, he's thrown a ton of interceptions.
Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
At this point in the game, in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Hats off to this defense and their ability to shut this guy down. He's one of the best receivers in all of college football. That was only his 2nd catch of the game, and we're essentially in a 2-minute situation. They have risen to the challenge. They knew coming in they were going to have to limit him, but I don't know if they even thought they'd be able to do this good.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. New set of downs after the completion.
Disclose their private information, but I find myself very often doing the same thing, saying with the Giants.
To the air, it's Simpson. There's the pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, you can tell this offense is frustrated, giving up another sack, and they're out of sync, out of sorts. They're just not used to this. This trigger man's usually good. This offense is usually good. They've had a day they would love to forget.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. This dude is putting up numbers. He just cracked the 150 mark in receiving yards.
Man, he's a weapon, Reese. He runs routes. He's fast. He's great with the football in his hands, and he can line up in a lot of different spots and run the entire route trip. And what can't this guy?
And it's going to be hard for this offense. Maybe they've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make it. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
You've had some great guests, including J.D. Vance, the Vice President on Parenting. Take a listen.
Who's harder to negotiate with, your kids at bedtime or the Senate Democratic Conference?
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
I think one of the things the Vice President has done a phenomenal job on is normalizing children in society. Too often you go to a restaurant at 5:30 p.m., which is primetime kid hour, and there's no kids to be found.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
And no one wants to sit next to them.
Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And this offense does not have much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on, so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough.
36 options. Edge blitz 0 is selected.
Often clients determination, forward thinking, and the winner's third goal. So let's sell the whole spends, and it's unexpected.
Entering, attention, pop up, your peer has been kicked for excessive griefing, exit game.